What up, y'all? It's our boy SRT Man Kobe, and in today's video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to install a carbon fiber steering wheel. Alright, so this is what the steering wheel looks like. You can order from a lot of places. We got the airbag cover and the steering wheel with the side grips, LED. We got the stripe with the forged carbon fiber. This is custom, so this did take a minute to ship, but this is the OBD Bluetooth reader. You plug this into your OBD so that this can connect the LEDs and it'll show your RPM. So yeah. All right, so the first thing y'all want to do is go ahead and disconnect y'all battery, the negative. No need to do the positive, so just disconnect the negative and let it sit for like 20 to 30 minutes to let all the components power down and shut off. So once you get in your car, you want to make sure your wheel is straight. Well, not even your wheel, your tires are straight, because I needed alignment. So this is what my steering wheel looks like with the wheel straight. So I'm gonna keep it like that. Make sure your wheel is straight, your tires are straight, and yeah. All right, so the next thing you want to do is get a 10mm socket, and you want to find the 2 bolts behind there on each side, same spot, can't miss them, and you want to break them loose and unscrew the bolts. So yeah. All right, so we're back with the little extension, man. Alright, just like that, we got a bolt out. Make sure you don't lose this. You don't need this. After we got both bolts out, the airbag should be able to pop out just like that. There's some wires behind it, but it should be able to pop out just like that. And we're gonna need to disconnect all of that. And yeah. Alright, so from here, we're gonna try to disconnect all of these. Let me take a look. Pop that out. And after we pop that out, we got all these to disconnect. So we're gonna go ahead and disconnect all of these. So both of them are color corded. So when you put it back on, you should know which one is able to do it. But you just gotta pinch. Hold on. And pull. Pinch and pull. Just like that. So we got both of them out, just like that. And the next one we gotta get is right here. This one's kind of like a flip. Not sure, but. All right, so now that we got the airbag out, man, we can start doing the steering wheel shit, taking the steering wheel off, dude. So yeah. So what we're gonna try to do is break this bolt loose. You're gonna need an H10, but I don't have an H10, like a size smaller. So we're gonna try to do it without stripping it and just get a clean twist. So let's try it. All right, so I just door dashed the H10. I'm gonna wait till the H10 get here because I can already kind of see it stripping. And we don't want to do that at the end of the day, so yeah. What we are gonna be doing while we wait for that H10 is we're gonna be taking this airbag cover off and swapping the airbag cover to the SRT airbag cover. So try to get some footage of that. I'm gonna push. Kind of want to push it and then push it over like that little ledge right there. Alright, so I got most of the things popped off. Just like that. Got the airbag popped off. I want to keep everything the same how it is. Got that like that. And what we're going to do is grab the new one. Kind of tell. Different. Scratched up. You know, this is the airbag. This is the old one. This is the new one. You have to take that out. But yeah. Alright, so it should be able to just push on, literally. Push it on top. Push. Just like that, we got an airbag cover switch. You know, it's that simple. everything same. It's the old one. I will be selling this. Alright, so we just got the new one like that. See how it fits. Just like that. You know, now we wait for that H10 bolt so we really get going. But so DoorDash just delivered the socket, so we're gonna get the 10 and break this bolt loose. Yeah. All right, so now we're gonna get our wrench. We're gonna hold it with our knee. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what would be the best way. Like this. Like this. So we're gonna try to hold it with my knee and break the bolt. Fuck, man. It's probably the worst part. I got no help. We're gonna try to get my impact. Impact should have a little battery left. Guess not. Y'all, so I broke the bolt loose. I couldn't really do it on camera because it was kind of hard. I had to get somebody to hold the steering wheel for me while I broke it. But now, let me put it back up on the tripod. Where is it? On the mount so I can show y'all. And now we want to pull it up and push the wires through. Got it off, just like that. All right, so now that we're already here, we're gonna replace the clock spring because my ESP BAS light is on. So if y'all ESP BAS light is on, it's our clock spring. So while we're here, we're just gonna replace the clock spring, make sure everything's good, and I'm gonna teach y'all how to do that right now. All right, so I went in the house and went to go grab some set sockets. Not sockets, but some shit that will fit this. Hopefully we got the right size. So we get the right screwdriver for this. I don't know what size, I'm not sure what size it is. I just know it's a small ass screw. Hold on a minute, I don't wanna mess this up. All right, we wanna unscrew one screw kind of like that. So if you wanted to move, it can't really move. And then we need to take a T30 screwdriver, but you're gonna need this exact one, not the one with the little tip. You could magnetic cap or whatever it's called, because you need to be able to fit under this hole. So we're gonna get up under here, get that T30, and we're gonna unscrew the bolt. After you unscrew that bolt, you're gonna wanna pull this off like this. I'm not sure if I damaged it, but I don't think I did. So let's hope I didn't, but I'm gonna show you the step to do after this. So what you wanna do is you wanna get in the back of there, and there's gonna be 3 Phillips head screws, and you wanna unscrew all 3 of those screws, so. All right, so when we get back there. Take it out like that. Make sure you don't lose these screws because you're gonna need these screws. Okay, so this is a big deal. You wanna make sure this is not spinning around. So you wanna grab a zip tie, place it right through there, and zip tie that up for right now. All right, so now we're gonna finish removing all the bolts that are inside of there.
You are the one to me, and you
Alright, so now you want to carefully grab this and separate it. Alright, so now we're going to be lining it up and putting the new one back in there. So make sure you're being careful. This could break easily. Okay, we just push it in, not too much. You don't need to push it in that much. You just, push it in, make sure everything's connected, and keep it like that. And I'm gonna show you the next step right now. All right, so now the hard part's done. All you gotta do now is screw back your bolts back in. All right, so now that you got that, you want to put the plastic piece back on. This is turning going like that. All right, and now you can put the black screws back in. I should have mentioned this earlier, but do not remove this orange pin until you put it inside the cart and then ready to install the steering wheel back in. All right, so now that we got the clock spring back on, make sure you do not remove this pin until we're installing the steering wheel back in. But now we're going to be switching over the original components from the original steering wheel to the new steering wheel. So stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned. All right, so what we're going to be doing is we're going to take the original steering wheel and we're going to get unscrew all those bolts from the inside. So let's get it done. All right, so now that we remove the bolts, the plastic piece on the back should be able to pop right off. Oh no, I forgot. We gotta do the cruise control buttons right here too, so. Take that bolt, open, and there goes the plastic. So your shit should look stripped out just like this. Now we're gonna do the same thing for the carbon fiber steering wheel. The exact same thing, so we can swap them over. And just like that. And just like that, that's how we get the plastic piece off of the new one. And we're gonna be putting the original one on. We put it in 0.5 so you can kind of get more of an understanding. All right, so now that we got the back off, what we're gonna be doing is kind of like gently pop the buttons out, the carbon fiber buttons and the new ones. We're gonna do both sides. Like that. And you want to take the wiring harness from the original one completely out, and we're going to be transferring them over. So take the new one, and put it to the side. Now we're going to be doing the exact same process to the new one. To the old one. Grab the new steering wheel and we're gonna wire this up, this wiring harness up. All right, so it's the gray on the right side, like the bigger on the right side, and the smaller on the left side. I have no idea why it's wired up like that, but whatever. I think that's really it. Just like that, and this goes the airbag, horn, main power controls and all that. So we're gonna be putting the new buttons back in with the old wiring harness. Just like that. Clip it in. Just like that. All right, just like that. Shouldn't be too hard, guys. Just pop back in just like that. Next step is for the cruise control. Cruise control option. I'm gonna put that on. See how now we have the cruise control option on the new steering wheel, unlike with the old plastic piece, we had no cruise control option. It didn't come with the cruise control option. But my car comes with the cruise control option. So now we have the cruise control option. That's the only reason why we swapped it over. And now we're gonna be screwing it back in. So you're gonna line it up, push it down as much as you can. Try to get it OEM fitment. Just like that. Now that we got it on there, I'm gonna screw it back in. But I'm gonna show y'all how to make the cruise control option work on, because I'll show you right here. On the old one, you can see the screw right here. The screw right here, that's where the cruise control would screw in. But as you see on the new one, it doesn't have that option. So we're gonna make one technically. And then we're gonna screw it back in. So now we got the back piece screwed back in, you know, everything's not there. So I'm gonna show y'all what to do right here. We're gonna put the cruise control option back in. And we're gonna screw the cruise control right where it goes. Yeah, the two black ones. The cruise control screwed back in. I'm gonna show y'all what to do right now. All right, so I'm gonna try to get this to make sense. You can see right there where the cruise control on the original steering wheel, that's where it would screw in at. So where it's at right there, that's where it would screw in at. But as this one doesn't have it, we're gonna have to make our own. So you see that hole right there, you wouldn't even want to mark it with a Sharpie. Grab a drill bit and a drill and drill a tiny hole right there. Not too big, just something to drill a hole in. All right, so this is what I mean. We're gonna grab a drill bit and a drill, start off small, and we're gonna go to that hole right there. We're just gonna drill a hole right
there. Like I was hungry by myself and tomorrow came.
I had an idea. We're gonna see if it works. I'm gonna screw these back in. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab a zip tie. I used my last big one, my last small one, so this is the smallest we're gonna get. Like around here, we're gonna do this. Just like that. Zip tie like that. Screw it all the way in. Yeah, we're good to go, but I'm gonna cut this extra zip tie. Cut under these wires. So now that we got that, we're done. All right, so now that we got our steering wheel back installed with the cruise control option and the OEM wiring, we're gonna put it back in. I'm gonna show y'all how. If y'all see, well, it's kind of hard to notice. I should have marked it, but if y'all see, there's like a little flat groove, and that's where you want to match it up with the flat groove on there. So I'm gonna put it in real quick. I'm gonna feed this wire in through. Try not to damage nothing. All right, so at this point, you want to remove the orange clip up top, and you want to be very careful it does not spin. So I'm going to remove it. Take that out. Place the steering wheel. All right, so after we install the steering wheel, we're going to want to find the white wire and the brown wire. We're going to hook the red wire to the white wire and the black wire to the brown wire. So I'm going to show you how to do that. After you do that, you can either solder or electrical tape. I don't have a solder, so I'm going to use electrical tape. All right, so I got both wires together. Now I got to tape this one, but I taped this one already, but now I got to electrical tape this one. If y'all not gonna be using a solder, please make sure y'all use electrical tape. Like, you're gonna burn your whole car down and hurt yourself. So just use electrical tape and do it right. So I'm just like, I didn't know how to wire it up, so I watched the video on how to wire it up, and I'm hoping this is right because these go into the airbag, and if this triggers something, my airbag is gonna deploy. So all right, so now we're gonna put the airbag in. We're gonna plug everything up. Yeah. Fuck it. Start with the. Okay, so we got everything installed. Back installed. Now we're gonna be putting it back on. So we're gonna get back here. Now plug that bitch up like that. Now I'm gonna set the camera up because if it does deploy, at least I got it on video. It's a good song. No lights. All right, guys. This is the finished results of the steering wheel. Right now, we're just doing a little troubleshoot error, you know, trial and error. So what happened was the wiring harness, when I was switching it out, it split halfway, like almost all the wires were cut. So the buttons weren't working, the horn and the light. So I fixed it, I just taped it up, and now the buttons are really weak. So I bought a soldering kit from Walmart and a multimeter tester so I can figure out oh my god, I can't talk. Which wire I could wire the LEDs up to and get them to work. So alright, so I got the steering wheel out the car now, so I can show y'all what I meant. Yeah. I don't know how this happened, but 2 of them ripped in half, so I'm over here soldering it. I had to take the one that it came with, cut the wiring off so I could use it lost some inches, so I was just gonna use some inches and connect it into there. You see what I mean? Like, it's just missing probably like a quarter inch maybe. So I just gotta get a little bit of wire and wire that back together right there, and then tape it up. I'm gonna tape it all up like how it was, put it back in the steering wheel, and we should be good. The button started working. We still got to use that. I think I found what it was, but we still gonna test it in the multimeter, using the multimeter, see which one to wire them up to. But all right, YouTube. So we back. I did a lot of testing. As you can see, all the wires. I've tested all the wires. I try to use my multimeter, but this multimeter doesn't have the DCV setting, so whatever. I just tested all of them. Now I got a solder. I finally found the wire. It was the yellow one the whole time. The only one I did not cut. After watching hella videos of people saying it was the brown and white and this and that, I just screwed that bitch into the ground right there and wired that bitch up to the yellow one, and I'm gonna solder it up, and then we're gonna be done, man. Finally got the motherfucking steering wheel working. I'm gonna show y'all when the lights is on and everything when I put it back in, and I'm gonna show y'all the final results. So this shit's ice, nigga. Oh my god, we'll solder that bitch up, so yep. Alright, so it's not going to be a very sturdy video because I'm technically using this as my light. I just wanted to show y'all the soldering process. So we're going to plug this in, wait till it warms up. It's all soldered up, so we just gonna do a little bit more, and then we should be done, man. Tape it back up. I might just retape all these wires because I don't like how they're sitting like that, but yeah. So yeah, we got it all soldered up, man. Looking good. Finally found the wire. I'm gonna tape this harness back up so we don't get any fire. But yeah. This would have looked like installed, man. Got it working and shit. Buttons working, not the horn, but I think it got to be broken in. Like, it's really stiff, and it's like the last one you could just push it with your finger without no pressure, but that's what it looked like, man.
On the south side, cool with the list, shout out my best. I got it, sending me beats, make a little nest. I put a switch on all my blicks, make a little twist. I got a smile.